Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. So today is a super exciting day for us and for you, and that's because today is the opening of our website, pavingnewpaths.com. Now, we've been working on this website for almost 2 months now, and we think you're really going to enjoy it. What's good about the website is now the e-bike giveaway is live. So if you want to win the e-bike that we've been showing in the past few videos, you can do that by signing up for our newsletter or purchasing some of our new merch. We'll get to the merch in a minute. So today is also a good day because today is Alicia's 2-week checkup since her surgery. So we're gonna show you guys the merch and then we're gonna go visit the doctor. So here is just some of the merchandise that will be available on our website. There are a few things that didn't make it for today's video, such as stickers, several more coffee cups, a water bottle, several more hats, a men's tank top, as well as a women's zippered fleece hoodie. Now, we spent a lot of time working on this website and this merchandise, and we love it, and we think you will too. Now, if you're interested in getting any of this stuff behind me, just go to pavingnewpaths.com today. Now, also, today is the start of the e-bike giveaway, and it's going to run for the first 2 weeks of the website opening. And all you got to do to enter to win that e-bike is to sign up for our newsletter or purchase some merch. So now it's time for the second good news of the morning. It involves her.
Today is a good day, or I'm praying today is a good day.
Today is our 2-week post-op checkup of that guy down there.
Oh. I tapped it. That wasn't fun. You think I get to retire my best friend today?
No. Okay, so here's my thoughts. Here's my thoughts. Those are going to be in your life for a while.
I thought I'd get a scooter maybe.
No. Today, I'm guessing he's going to take that off. He's going to make you a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Probably going to take x-rays. I bet he's going to take x-rays to make sure his bolts and nuts are still all they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then I bet maybe you might get a boot today.
Should I tell him that I took a tumble the other day? I did. I took a tumble in the house. I was home alone and thought I could do a little more than I could, but I didn't hurt the leg. I just kind of fell onto this one, and it wasn't a big fall, so I don't think it's going to have damaged any of his nuts and bolts. Yeah. Surely.
So, the other day when I was running the last video and I said, Alicia's feeling so good, she let me come running. She was feeling so good, she said, let me see if I can do chores with no legs or arms. And she tried to get the dogs outside and she slipped on the rug. Was it the rug?
Yeah, the rug going out the door. I didn't think about it. And I only had one crutch. I was trying to just use one crutch while I held Daisy. That wasn't a smart thing to do. I got her out the door, but I fell in the process. So we won't be doing that anymore. If you leave from now on, I'll just sit on the couch and while you're gone.
By the way, when I came home, it was like CSI. Ashlyn is not the person you want to do bad things with, because Ashlyn ratted her out before I even got the door closed.
She did. She was like running for you as soon as it happened. I said, remember, Daddy went to go run. So then she ran to the restroom and got me a wet washcloth to put on my hurt leg. She was very concerned, but I wasn't hurt. I was okay. My pride was hurt.
Ashlyn ratted you out.
She did.
Within like 3 seconds of me getting home. And then Kayla went and laid down on the floor exactly where you fell. I was like, Mama fell, Mama fell. Like, your girls are not going to keep no secrets from me.
Hey, they need to let you know these things, but guess what? It works both ways. So they let me know your secrets too. So you're not exempt. But anyways, we're excited. We got to get to the doctor and hopefully get some good news. I hope I get a scooter. I have, this is how accident prone our family is. I have 2 available to me from other people within the family and friends that have had to use scooters, but we'll see what he says. I just want this off. I feel claustrophobic.
We're done with the doctor and our 2-week checkup, and we have good news. Do we?
We do. I'm out of my splint. I got my stitches taken out.
She's got this fancy
I'm
Air Jordan
sporting
boot.
this fancy boot that I can't bump my toes on, which I love because now I don't have to have that pain. All is good.
Tell them you can pump it up with the air and jump high.
Yes, look, I got this little Michael Jordan air pump so I can have more support when I need it. He says I can take it off when I want, as long as I'm doing exercises while it's off and not being lazy and just letting it lay flat. More good news, I don't have to have physical therapy as long as I do the exercises he recommended, which we have to come back in 1 month. And he said, I'll know if you're cheating, which Kevin told me. He'll know. He said, no matter what you say, I will know if you've been exercising. So I'm going home and I'm going to start exercising an ankle.
So we have 1 more month of no weight on it.
Yes, non-weight bearing.
Which will put us to the 1st of November.
Yep.
And then we start gradually putting weight on it.
Yes, so he said we'll go in 25% increments, so 25% at first, then we'll go to 50, then 75, and by like 4 to 6 weeks, hopefully we'll be at 100%. So we're looking at another at least 2 to 3 months probably of until I'm 100% better without crutches or scooters.
There's a chance that when you're around the 100% weight mark, that's Thanksgiving.
Yes.
So we might get to move the RV for Thanksgiving still.
Maybe, we hope. If not, we're planning an epic trip. Another epic trip. We thought we were going on one this time, but we're gonna plan something big because after being cooped up and sitting on a couch, I want to go somewhere. We have got to go home and relieve Aunt Janet of babysitting duty. She's got the girls at home. We've got Caden, and we're gonna get ready for my parents to come home. They've been gone for a week in Florida, so they'll be home this evening.
We survived 1 week without Phil and Lolo. I did have Phil's chair help me with some projects in the yard, but it wasn't much use because he just looked at me and never talked back.
Yeah, you like somebody that talks back.
Phil's chair just sat there, it wouldn't say a word.
He was so agreeable.
It wouldn't hand me any tools, wouldn't have an opinion.
So yeah, they'll be home this evening?
This evening.
Yep.
They were in Florida for a week. They missed the hurricane.
Yes, they did. They were in Panama City Beach. So that's where our family goes every year for vacation. So they went with my brother and some family friends, Thomas and Beverly, who you all know. They missed the hurricane. They had beautiful weather the entire time. So the hurricane just hit, yesterday?
Yeah.
So we were so thankful about that. But I need them to come home. I'm sure Kevin wants a break. He's had a rough week. It's been a lot of work for him, and it's not fun not being able to help. So he said I could start getting rid of my best friends here if I get me a little scooter. Luckily, there's 2 in the family that I can borrow from because apparently we're accident prone. So we're gonna go pick up a scooter and see how I do. Caden's ready for some food, and I think I am too.
All right, see y'all when we get to the house. Are y'all ready to see Gran?
Yeah! We're excited to see Gran and Pawpaw. Don't forget Pawpaw. I think those over there are more excited.
Look at him. Look at Buddy. You want Pawpaw?
Yes, my good humans are back.
So, over under. How many minutes from the time they walk in that door until your dad notices that?
If Mom doesn't say anything,
it could be tomorrow before he notices it.
I'm guessing he's gonna walk by it 5 times before he realizes it. The only thing that may catch his attention is you put it on our channel, so he's gonna see himself. So that might draw his attention to it. Otherwise, he's not noticing. He's not the type that notices when you get your hair cut or any of that. So he's not noticing his new TV.
You know what he would notice?
What?
He's gonna notice that his chair is in the driveway and I've been sitting in it.
Right, and Mom may not notice because she's probably super excited to see the kids after having a week off. So she might not notice the TV either. So we'll see.
Ashlyn, don't tell Gran about the TV.
It's gonna be a secret. We're gonna see if she notices that we bought her.
So don't say anything about the TV.
Okay.
She distracted that. It was so
Yeah, but don't tell her about it when she comes in. Okay, we're just gonna see if she knows. Okay.
What are you doing?
I see something. I see something. Taking new paths.
Hey, it's just let it be. We have a bet.
I bet.
What's the bet?
Hello, y'all made good time.
We did.
You let us
Look,
try.
Phil. She noticed Alicia's new footwear.
Look at
Big
her.
bud. Woo, and I can kind of stand with no crutches.
Hey, if I had one of those, maybe I wouldn't fall so much.
Look what's on TV.
Hey,
Look who's on TV.
hey, buddy, what you doing?
Pretty new TV.
Oh, Daisy even got up. Look at that. You be ready to two-step, won't you?
Oh, yeah.
One step and a half.
All right.
Okay, what you doing? What you doing, buddy?
Ashton can't help herself. She just wants him to notice.
He hasn't yet.
Anything new in your life going on? Oh, did you notice that the couches got steam cleaned?
They look
Oh,
terrific.
look
They
at-
look terrific.
Look at her shirt.
I thought they were new
I
couches.
love it. That's the new
That's the new shirt.
shirt.
Is there perhaps anything new in this room besides the couches?
Couches.
I hadn't been looking.
He thought they were new.
Oh.
We got a TV.
That works.
We got a sound bar. You can.
We're watching our favorite channel. Because we can't copyright ourselves. Or maybe we can.
This is what we need to encourage all of our viewers. Just turn it on, turn the volume down, and let it play in the background. It's okay.
So there's a coffee cup.
That's the campfire enamel mug.
Good
morning.
There's
Oh, how cute.
Isn't that precious?
Have you put him in it yet?
Not yet. He wasn't in a great mood when we had it out earlier, so. It's a Paving New Paths Christmas and Kevin Santa. He brought you a TV and some Paving New Paths.
We're going to be gone again, so what can we
All right, so Phil's first shirt.
My sure.
Good morning. Phil's second shirt. Another good morning.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
A little less subtle, or a little more subtle.
Phil's third shirt.
3.
Oh, Paving.
That's the new one, Paving New
I
Paths.
like that.
Y'all ready for Grand shirts?
That's Kevin's turn.
All right, grand shirt.
First up,
First up.
she's got the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, because hers was damaged, so she got a new one. This
Thank you.
This is what I knew you'd be excited
Oh,
for.
that's the
The 3/4.
Yeah,
And
She's got the pink.
the new.
the new
Good.
logo on there.
Oh wait, there's more.
Oh, my bag.
You got your bag.
I needed that bag on the trip.
The bag is nice. It's got a little pocket on the inside. It's big enough for like your phone and
Yeah,
stuff.
awesome.
Yeah, you could have used that on the trip.
Good morning, and how rude of me to just cut you guys off last night. So today's the next day, and we have a special guest, someone who has been missing in our lives for a while. Can y'all guess who it is? It is Phil!
good morning.
So me and Phil are taking the girls to the Fall Festival in Nacogdoches, Texas. Are you girls ready to go see some pumpkins? Oh yeah? Kayla's super excited. Phil, are you ready to go see some fall festivities?
I sure am.
It actually feels like fall. It is 66 degrees outside right now in Texas.
It really is.
And it was in the, what, 40s this morning?
Correct.
Man, Texas is starting to be, we should have saved all that work we did until right now. It'd be a lot more enjoyable.
We could have got done quicker, I think. It was hot.
All right, going to the Fall Festival. So we made it to the Fall Fest. Was it a long drive?
Yeah.
Kayla, was it a long drive?
Yeah.
Phil, it actually was a long
It was
drive.
a long drive.
I tried to nap in the car.
You tried to nap?
Yeah.
Did you get a good rest?
Yeah.
So you ready to go party?
Yeah.
So anyway, we have no idea what's going on here, but we're in a field in the middle of nowhere. It's not really in Nacogdoches, it's out here in the country, so could be exciting. I see lots of tents, I see lots of things, and there's actually a lot of people here. There's also a guy brush hogging his field right there.
This is country.
He's like, I ain't got time to go party, I gotta mow this field first. Where are we at?
We're in the middle of nowhere.
So you see around us, there's like all these staged little pumpkin type photo booth settings. If we were here with Alicia right now, do you know we would have to take a picture with these girls and every one of them?
Every one of them.
We've gotten 3 of them, and neither one of them would they look at me, but you get what you get when you got Daddy and Pawpaw.
That's right.
Look at them. They want to look at them so bad, but when you get them in front of them, they won't smile at you. Hey, y'all want to take a picture in front of that pumpkin? Y'all do? Well, we're going to try to make Alicia proud and get a picture of these girls. Smile. Pretend like your mom's here. That's not... We came to somewhere that has got Lolo written all over it.
Yes, it does.
This is not really for kids, but the kids have found a friend, and all they need is a field and little baby pumpkins, and they'll play all day with their friend.
They don't even need us, really.
They really don't need it. We're just supervising, making sure they don't leave the area. But they have a new friend, and they are running around with these little bitty pumpkins and having a great time. And Alicia, we tried to take a picture in every one of these scenarios. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 10 of them. I think we got 5 of them. I told them to smile like you were here. That didn't help. And then their friend showed up, and we just started making noises. And they finally smiled enough to where you probably have 1 or 2 pictures you may like. But we tried. Me and Pawpaw.
We tried.
We tried. Kayla Boo, is that good popcorn? Ashlyn, you like your popcorn? Is it good? Are y'all ready to go find a pumpkin to take home? You are? We gotta pick a good one so we can make it spooky. Show me your pumpkins. Is that the one you want? What about you, Ashlyn? Which one you got? Got that one?
White one.
You got the white one? Do y'all want to get big ones so we can carve? Do you? You want to pick them out?
Yeah.
We survived Fall Fest and we made it back to the truck, and we have pumpkins. We have 2 big ones and 2 baby ones. Did y'all have fun?
Yeah.
Did y'all have fun playing with all the kids and the pumpkins? But then y'all were playing run around like crazy, weren't you?
Yeah, I was trying to run away from her.
And Kayla was chasing all y'all. So you're gonna go home and you want to make these into spooky characters?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
We survived the Fall Fest here in Nacogdoches, Texas. I will say this is a Lolo and Alicia type place, and not so much a Phil and Kevin and kid type place. You can tell fall's in the air because there was hundreds of grandmas and daughters and daughter-in-laws and lots of babies taking pictures, and they were laughing at us because we were clearly the only 2 men with kids trying to do it, and we weren't doing as good as them. I'm sorry, Alicia. When you see the pictures, I did the best I could. But we were the only 2 guys by ourselves without women's supervision participating in the pumpkin patch picture taking. So I will say we get an E for effort. Now the other women, they have it down. They know how to get these kids to sit just right, to smile. And there was like 10 booths where you could sit, and all the grandmas and the moms were like staging it out, and like you sit here, snap the picture, move the kid, snap the picture. Me and Phil, we were just winging it, and we were not very good at it. So anyway, now we're gonna head back to the house. Who says Texas isn't pretty?
It's a pretty place here.
Did you know there was a scenic overlook so close to your house?
No idea.
Y'all check this out. We're just outside Martinsville, Texas. Look at that view. And we thought Texas was flat. I actually didn't even know this existed. I know there's one on the way to Tyler that's similar to this. And it's like where the hills start happening in Texas.
Right.
I mean, those are really our hills, but that's pretty hilly compared to where we live.
That's right.
Texas is beautiful. And it's also extra beautiful because it's no longer 147 degrees outside.
Look at this, no sweat.
No sweat. We're back from the pumpkin patch, the Fall Fest, and me and Phil are out here in the yard, gonna work on my truck again. I know y'all probably getting tired of hearing that, but it's blowing the fuses again. I know the last two videos, every time I get done, there's nothing wrong. Well, as soon as I get done filming, this time it was 2 days later again, it blew a fuse. So now we got Phil in his chair, and we've talked to Viair a few more times, and they told us to get this guy right here, which is a new leader hose, because they're thinking maybe the check valve is stuck or has corrosion in it, and when the compressor is kicking back on, it's not kicking back on against 0 PSI, it's kicking back on against the system pressure, and that's causing it to go over the amperage. Now I know last time we did the testing with the amp clamp, and it never went over 26 amps one time. Well, things have changed again, because last time when it blew the fuse, it blew it immediately again, and so I put a 40 amp in there, and it blew that one immediately too. So now we're to the point where there might be something wrong all the time, but we've been told now we need to change this leader hose out, and we need to take the compressor apart and make sure there's nothing inside of it, or corrosion or rust. And at that point, we're probably about to buy a new compressor, Phil. So this is the last time we're probably going to work on this. I mean, well, it's not. This will be the last time we troubleshoot it. The next time, we're installing a new air compressor. But they told us to do the leader hose and the air compressor to take it apart before we order a new one. So I'm not going to make you guys watch. I'm going to take everything apart. We'll look at it together, and then we'll let you know, are we ordering a new air compressor, or did we find the culprit? We dropped the air compressor, and we disassembled the head, and everything in there looked just fine, but we did find a problem. What is it, Phil?
Leader hose.
So the check valve, which is that guy right there, is a one-way check valve. So air is supposed to leave the compressor, go to the tank, but never come backwards. We were able to blow air both ways, which means the check valve is stuck open. The guy at Viair said it could be because when my compressor's coming on, it's trying to come on against 165 PSI against the cylinder. That's why it's over ampering. Ampering, it's hard to say, plural amps. Over amping. So we changed that out, put the cylinder head back together, and then when we were getting ready to test it, we found this right here. So this is my inline fuse that's about the battery, and as we were looking at it, we noticed that down in there, you may not be able to see it, it is real burnt up. That could also be another reason. I don't know if it's because we've probably popped about 50 fuses in it, but it's definitely burned up. Yeah. So we went ahead and changed this out with a new one, and now we're in the yard with the loud trucks. And guess what, Phil? What's that? Like the last two videos, it will not break here in the yard. It's working just fine like it's supposed to. This truck cannot leave this yard. So apparently, every time we've taken it apart, we found something that may or may not be a problem, put it back together, and it worked just fine. And then I go drive around for 2 days, and the fuse blows again. So anyway, there will not be another one of these videos. The next video you see is a new air compressor and all new wires. We're gonna replace everything else. But I'm actually feeling pretty good about the fact that the check valve was bad. This is probably just needed to be replaced because we've blown so many fuses, but we went ahead and did it anyway. But I'm thinking that guy was the problem. Thanks for hanging out with us in this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, go to pavingnewpaths.com to get yourself some of our new merch, as well as enter to win the e-bike. Love you guys. See you next time.